This is Checkered Flag on the Atari Lynx. It's not a walkthrough, playthrough, blah blah blah, you know. I'm watching this through the camera viewfinder, which makes it kind of tricky, so, you know, I'll be crap, but that's not unusual. I've played this a couple of times already, and I have to say, I do like it. Especially after the debacle that was Indy 500 on the Gamecom, and even compared with, what was it, F1 Race on the Game Boy, I find this very impressive. It's hard, you definitely have to practice, which is something I generally don't do, but I find it technically impressive. The sprite scaling is great, you know, it's an 8-bit system, and the sprite scaling on here really works. The controls are good, the graphics are good, the speed is good. The player is absolutely rubbish. Yeah, like that. Very difficult to actually video this. It being a real Lynx. Did I say it was an Atari Lynx? Can't remember, but anyway. It's difficult to video because there's a weird viewing angle on the Lynx. You look at it face on and you just can't see anything. You've got to have it at an angle. So focusing on it with the camera is tricky. And I know there are those who'd say, well, why don't you use an emulator? But that would kind of be missing the point. I always use the original hardware. Oopsie. I like that. There's an Atari ST out on one of those billboards that you drive past. There you go, I did rubbish. That's not remotely unusual. Next. It's interesting, on a lot of racing games from this kind of era, they use colour swapping, you know, the stripy bars on the landscape to simulate movement and speed and whatnot. And they only do that here, whoops, on the red borders along the side of the circuit. They don't do it on the landscape. They use the sprite scaling to get the effect of speed and movement. And I like that. I find the whole colour swapping stripy bars cheap. So doing it like this, it impresses me. Unlike my driving. Oops. The amount you slow down is a little bit harsh. There is one of the aspects to this game that I find a little frustrating. If you crash, that's it. You're basically lost. Unless you're really good, you're not going to catch them up again, and you're just rumbling around the circuit on your own like I'm doing here. It's not impossible, but you do have to be good. A couple of mistakes and you can forget it. You can maybe get away with one mistake and you'll perhaps catch up some of the pack, but you certainly won't win. And if it's late on in the race, you know, forget it. So for all this is, I won't say primitive, because it's not. By 8-bit standards it's very good. But for all that this is an 8-bit game on a handheld, I find it vastly superior to the game by the same title, Checkered Flag on the Jaguar. I mean, I've got a video of that on my YouTube channel, and, well, if you've seen it you'll know what I thought. Basically it was rubbish. This is a good game. You know, same title, completely different game, you know, no similarity at all. There's no, can't think of the word, having a bit of a brain fade moment there. Anyway, yes, this is good, that isn't. I'll shut up waffling now. This and videos of other games in my collection, along with a video of my console and computer collection, can be found on my YouTube channel, along with a link to my website, benwaysworld.co.uk. Thank you for watching. Now, where's the stop button?